Okay, first off, Justin, this disgusted me when I saw it. I was livid. I didn't take it out in text messages, but I probably should have. This was lazy on all fronts. I understand you showed up late on Monday. I understand that I was off talking to Lauren, so I wasn't supervising and keeping an eye on you. But you should have asked questions to figure out what you're doing, how you're supposed to do it, in the proper way, and everything like that. You get up, no one's paying attention, you haven't got anyone's attention, and then you start to throw with the shot just like it's a baseball. I'm not paying attention. This is a very dangerous position. It is so far away from your neck. Your elbow's down. Nothing about this position is correct. And then you just shoot it like a basketball. This is dangerous and irresponsible. I'm taking partial responsibility, as I should have been paying closer attention or just had you not do anything, but I didn't think that you'd go out there. Every single one of your throws like this, they just got worse and worse and worse. The first one, you attempted to have it on your neck, and then everyone after that, you just had it sitting off to your side, off to your shoulder. This is not how you get things done in practice. Please never do it. It is better you sit out and say, I don't know what I'm doing, than to just go up and try to guess and be this wrong. Please don't do this again. As for your throws, if we look at this is the South African from Thursday. That's where you were trying to use your leg, trying to go wide, which you didn't do a half bad job. Most of the time you go right over that left leg. The first thing is you're way late picking up that right leg. You want to pick up the right leg here. You want to lead with the right leg. What you do instead is shoulder, 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 shoulder. You're completely open to the field. The disc is ahead of your right foot. Your right foot needs to be way, way ahead of the discus at this point. And now you're dragging your right leg to the circle to catch you, rather than you're going to your right leg and shifting your weight onto it. Your right leg should already be there. You're way over here. This isn't bad, but the disc is in front of you. You're still not getting any separation. And now your foot is flat, not turning. And now you're just falling away from the disc. If you notice, you're falling off to the side, which is you not being on your left side. But you're not on balance in the middle of the circle, because you're not really landing on your right correctly, and you're not weighted onto your left, so you're not on balance there either. So your throws are going to be pretty much, I think I've said this to you, is that a lot of discus throwers in Rhode Island just don't understand their balance points, don't hit them, so they just hope to get lucky and hit them. And that's why you have these big variances between their throws. That's what you're doing. You're just, every one of these throws, you're so far off balance, and sometimes you catch it, sometimes you catch enough of it, and that's why you might literally throw 50, and then the next throw you throw 90, is because your balance is if you feel you can get a hold of one, that's when you let it rip. So it's really all over the place, and you're never going to have a consistent good throw if you don't get these balance points. And this is really where it comes out, is this is your good one from Friday. And if you see, open right up with the left, you're off balance, and that's what the falling away is. Yep. So the disc isn't that bad set up, but you're trying to get on your left, but you blow right past your balance point. Your right leg should be at us at the camera right now with the discus. At this point, this is where your right leg starts to try to get ahead of the disc, and instead you have your shoulder trying to bring you through, and this is how you're opening into the throw. Your right leg should be already at the side of the circle at this point, ahead of the discus. And then you have this really tight right leg that's trying to get to the circle, because you're about to fall away, because your shoulders are so far ahead that your right leg has to get down or you're going to fall. And because you were so far ahead there, instead of going to the front of the circle, you're basically a foot behind where you started and all the way around. So you're getting around, but it's because your shoulders, so all your power's gone. And then if you notice, your body's moving, that right foot is just stuck to the ground. Now you get through, and now you're going to try to get your foot through, and you rip it, try to rip it around, and you release early, because that's as far as you could get your hip going. And now you're going to fall away because you were off balance in every feasible part. There is hope. I know you're very negative on yourself lately, but if you, like, these aren't terrible throws considering how bad your balance is. If you can correct the balance and really start to hit some of those positions, I think you can start getting something moving along. I don't think 100's out of the question. It's just, it's not going to be easy, and you're going to have to work for it. With Lauren, she's really consistent on what she's doing, as I can put 4 videos together and she looks the same in every single one of them. If you watched Iman's video, you'll see that he kind of seems to just kind of autopilot as well. Your autopilot is so variant because you're so off balance. So you're autopiloting, but because your balance is all weird, and then you get excited when you get, like, feel decent at the end of a throw, you start to rip one. So while theirs are more consistent and look more the same, depending on what they're doing, yours look completely different because you're not hitting those balance points. You really, really need to focus on getting left at the back, and then once you get left and relax the shoulders and stop thinking the only way I can get to the front is if I use my shoulders to get around. Once you pull that back and relax, I think you'll have a better time. I think there's much more room to improve, and we can start working on other things. But until you start getting on balance, we're going to really struggle to do anything else. All right?